Morning all, welcome to Grandad's Allotment. 5th of May the day, and I've been quite busy, so I thought I would have a quick plot tour. So what I've been up to. Right, I think we're starting the big greenhouse. I'm doing a bit more potting up. Got my cup of tea, just a few cornflowers and stuff that needs potting up. Don't need to show you them. Been and bought some compost this morning. So this is all my seeds that I've been sorting out, potted up my tomatoes. Showed you this the other day. Beans are coming up, squashes, they're my spare money makers, but I've got loads in here. I think I've got 26 different varieties is germinated, so and I've got more or less 3 of each. More seeds. These are turnips. Some giant radish there, they're nearly ready to sort of pot up. Turnips I'll pot up tomorrow. Just some more convolvulus and flowers and stuff. Been to the garden centre, I spotted a sweet potato, so it was in a little pot, so I've potted that up to see how that does this year. I've never done sweet potatoes this year. Jim was after an aubergine, keeps telling us she need to do an aubergine. I cannot stand them, to be honest, but I've bought one. And I've got 2 cucumbers there, which I got at the garden centre. So a little apple cucumber and all female cucumber there, standard one. These are my onions, my Welsh onions and stuff. They'll be going out, they go out in clumps, so I might put them out in clumps in the middle of my other onions. I'm not sure, or whether to put a turnip or beetroot in between. Speaking of beetroot here, a few peas left to go out there, the Tom Thumb ones. I'm taking them home because I'm going to put them in a pot at home. Dahlias could do with potting now, or some cuttings taken. I might take a couple of cuttings and then pot them. Last of my onions are ready to go out. These are the white onions, snowball I think they are. Yeah, snowball onions. A couple of strawberries at the back there, which I've got to take over home. And then I've still got my shallots to go out in here. I've tidied up the back here, got rid of all the pots and stuff from last year. I've just dumped them into there for now. Started to get my strawberries outside, moved a couple of them already. Figs are doing well. I was going to chop this down, you know, because it just sort of blocks the way. But I think removing the majority of the leaves is the thing to do. Apart from, I keep banging my head on this bit. But yeah, I don't know if you can see for the light, but it's got loads of figs on it. Whether they actually come to anything is another thing. They tend to drop off, but I'll give it one last go. Right, into the garden. Cleared out the brassica bed, ready for stuff going in. Tidied up. This bed, the top layer was rotten, so I need a new pallet collar for go on top of that, but I've cleared it all out. I had a wheelie bin in there, compost bin, which was full, but it was soaking. So I've transferred it, I don't know if you can see, onto there where the dogs, it'll be stinking. Blueberries, they're doing okay. Gonna have loads on this year. Some alliums just starting to come in there. So yeah, these barrels I've just filled up with the stuff out of the wheelie bin. These are blueberries. I think they're the pink ones. That's the blueberry. These are the currants. Sorry, I said blueberries are not the currants. So yeah, I've just laid it all out on there to let it dry out. This is going to be the bean bed anyway, so it needs a load in. I've started to move some of my strawberries out, get them other ones out the greenhouse shortly. These are the onions and peas I put out the other day. Stuttgarter onions, early onward peas. This is borage. I tend to leave that when it springs up, just for the bees. Grapevine. If you can see, the grapevine is starting to shoot and go across. The peas that I put in the other day. Spinach there, perpetual spinach from last year. Again, Stuttgarter onions. I think I say I might put the beetroot in between each of these. Again, Stuttgarter. These beds are just ready to go. Just need to take the cardboard off and get away with it. This side, that was the wheelie bin I've just emptied. The damson tree is starting to shoot again, and it should come into flower soon. Cherry tree is starting to blossom. That's Morello cherry. And this is the Spartan apple tree. And there I've got a boysenberry and what is it, the other one I just put in, josterberry, but I think I'm going to move them onto the back wall and espalier them because I think they're a bit of a climber. I never really thought about that when I put them in. Goose gogs there and there. Pear tree in the middle, starting to get the little pears on. It's blossomed. It's got the pears behind. And then another espaliered apple tree, and again they're just starting to get the fruit on after they've blossomed. Right, let's have a look further down. Red currants, both there and there. They're starting to get the currants on. Not done anything in this greenhouse apart from sort of see how long it is since I've been in. Can't get in for nettles. So the grapevine is going to need thinning down in here, and then prepare for my tomatoes in the bottom. I'm not sure to take one of these out because it's blocking too much light, so I might take one of the leaders out. I don't know, but yeah, both sides. This is the time where when they're gonna start and send the shoots and the leaders up, so I'm gonna need to trim them back every time I come, to be honest, and find out where I want them, because this is, you know, a couple of foot. Strawberry beds, I've just weeded them a little bit, tidied up some of the beds here. This was my carrots in egg boxes. I didn't think about it, but when the egg box gets wet, it obviously disintegrates, so it took us ages to work out how to carry it there. So the next time I'm going to put some egg boxes in here and just sew them into there. Japanese wineberry is doing okay. So that I've got a leader here which I need to train back up and across, so it's not going too far across. This bed needs sorting now. This had all the daffodils in, they're all finished now, so I need trimming back, cutting down, and then the spring and summer flowers will start and come up. Cleared out this bed. This had kohlrabi in it from last year, so that's all gone. potato berries, they're starting to shoot up, and they're starting to spread across. This bed is going to need sorting. Again, this had a lot of daffodils in, but tulips followed. So as soon as the tulips are finished, I'll cut them all back. And back to my collapsing strawberry bed. I'm going to have to fix this somehow. Yeah, but there's too much weight in it. I'm going to have to bring a car jack or something for the jack it up. And that's it. I'll just show you this as well. So the raspberries canes that I cut out of the greenhouse last year, I've just popped them into here. See all the way along the back there. So I'll have a raspberry wall up here eventually this year as well. And comfrey, it's just starting to come again. Right, I'll leave you there. Right, so still lots to do, lots of tidying to do, but I'll get there. It's that time of year, yeah, you know, between sowing things, potting things up and trying to clear the beds as well. It's a, you know, busiest time of the year, but the weather's started to turn in our favour, so I'm going to crack on and get it done. I'm going to go into the greenhouse now, finish with tea and pot up some cornflower, I think, and then sow some more peas. So we'll see you on the next one. Catch us all later.